yesterday you want to start posting about a Maybach? She tweets at 6:39 p.m. on 12/20, just bought a Benz, by the way. She posts on her Twitter and her Instagram story a picture of a Maybach with a bow on it. Uploads a TikTok saying, "Come car shopping with me." And it's a vlog of her looking at a Maybach in a G-Wagon.
Hey guys, I'm car shopping for my dream car. The time has come. And yeah, these are the options. We have first the Maybach Trucka. I don't know, this just seems like grown and sexy and sophisticated. Like JP could definitely pull up in this. And then of course, the typical schmickable G-Wag. Oh yeah, I locked it. Okay, guys. Let's see it. Oh my God.
That's nice. That's nice.
This is the inside of her. The seats are white. Look how they recline. Like, you guys won't be able to wear jeans in my car, nothing. Like, it's going to be very strict. Look at the seats. They're so white. Like, it's going to be very strict.
At the end of the video, she puts mine on the screen. The same picture on her Twitter saying, "Mine, heart, happy holidays, everyone. God is so good." Post on her IG story saying, "Happy holidays, everyone." And at 7:55 p.m., she tweets saying, "Before 2026, let's wrap this SHIT up. Just made 100 bands and bought my dream car. Every hater can respectfully suck my dick." Tweets about God removing fake friends and reposts it on her Instagram story and caption it, "Now it's time to skirt in my Maybach. Mwah." Then posts the steering wheel on her Instagram story saying everything brand new. She also then tweeted, "Turks for Christmas." The message is clear. She wants everyone to know she has money or think she has money, that she's winning. She just bought a luxury car. Then posts to her Instagram story asking, "Who does the best car raps in LA? Serious inquiries only, please." I take the exact image she posted and reverse image search it on Google. Surprise, the same exact image pops up online.
Wow.
Same car, same angle, same lighting, same flooring, same everything. Only difference, the Google image has a CM logo on the wall. The version she posted has that logo edited out. People start posting videos saying this image is literally on Google, this isn't her car. And right after that, everything disappears. She deletes all the Instagram stories about the Maybach, all the tweets about...
Wow. The level that the fakery will go to promote an illusion. First, the SA allegations. Then she lied about her age. She lied about phones. It's so much she done lied about, man. And I get it. Fake it till you make it. But when you got the microscope on you, I'm talking about when all the eyeballs are on you, why would you make it worse? Worse. And like I said, it's a lot of entertainers, they've been doing this. They've been really putting on. And this is just one exposure. I'm pretty sure if Sierra and the rest of the internet, like they've been putting a microscope on Jourdin, a lot of people will be exposed. Straight like that. A lot of people. A lot of these entertainers, your favorite entertainers that's looking like they got all this money and putting on and popping it, a lot of them are broke, homeless, and living with people in the whole situation. I bet you if we keep going, because that's what I'm going to do, I'm going to bring it to y'all. Because people like her, man, like I said, it's personal. They need to be exposed.
Maybach, all the TikToks about the car shopping. He reposts a new video on TikTok showing the car, calling people dumb for saying that she was lying.
Okay, y'all are really weird. I would like to say one thing and one thing only. First of all, bitches, this car has been on pre-order for me for about 6 months since my birthday in August. I went to the Mercedes-Benz Calabasas. This is the 2023 Maybach GLS 600, and I've been really working hard to get this car. I do not have to come on here and show you guys my blessings and for y'all to think it's fake or it's not real. Baby, this is real life. This is really me. And yes, just because I have a Maybach doesn't mean you can't get a Maybach. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? Anyways,
just because I have a Maybach don't mean that you can get a Maybach. You hear that? She is next level bonehead bleach blonde, literally. And no disrespect to the blondes, I'm just saying the cliche. Well, I shouldn't have said that, but she's next level.
She says this is a 2023 Maybach GLS 600 and claims she pre-ordered this 6 months ago on her birthday. Her birthday is August 23rd, but August 23rd to December 20th is 3 months and 27 days, not 6. So already that timeline doesn't make sense, but it keeps going. In that reposted video, when she shows the steering wheel, her hand is visible and you can clearly see a yellow jewel French tip on her thumb and a purple pink gem on her pointer finger.
Wow.
She also has tooth gems. Slow down the video and think, okay, when did she actually have these nails and these tooth gems? Because she doesn't have these right now. She has long almond-shaped nails, French tip. Been an hour scrolling through her TikTok, through her Instagram pictures. Doesn't have these nails on right now. There's nothing in August. I'm like, okay, let me look at the rest of the months of the year. So I go to her Twitch to look at her VODs, which are saved streams. She has 0 VODs saved on her page. She thinks all her VODs are deleted and her digital footprint is erased. Lucky for me, on my PC, I downloaded a Twitch VOD downloader extension, which means I can see all of her VODs regardless if they are available to the world or not.
This girl be cooking. She be cooking, man. TikTok, y'all need to give her a raise. Straight up. She is next level cooking.
And watch every single stream that she's had since October. I checked through every stream. None of the nails matched. This video must have been before October. After going through all of her Instagram photos and all of her TikTok videos, these nails are nowhere to be seen on Jourdin ever. Her whole entire page. So I go to tech photos, find a post from her personal trainer celebrating their 1-year anniversary of training together, featuring multiple slides of pictures of her. The second to last photo is this photo. And in these photos, same nails, being that these photos are not posted anywhere on her own social media. And the post that the trainer posted is a compilation of different photo shoots and different pictures. I have no idea when the date of this is. All I know is the trainer posted these photos on May 15th, 2025, which is nowhere near December or August. So once again, I use my good old handy dandy reverse image search on Google and they lead me to her Facebook account. These photos were posted on May 4th, 2025. Wow. I find another professional shoot with the same nails posted on May 7th. Let's be real. People don't post professional photos the same day they take them. Jourdin has said herself, after these allegations have surfaced, we're clocking her because she was posting TikToks looking all cute with her hair done looking happy, and she admitted that they were drafts, so she's a drafts poster. So that puts this footage in May 4th, or even earlier than that, not August. Let's talk about this car. She says she pre-ordered a 23 Maybach. That's not how it works. You can't factory pre-order an older model year. Mercedes isn't taking new factory orders for 23 models in 2025. It's about to be 2026. Dealerships are focused on 2025 and 2026 models.
No, pre-order is only open for like 6 to 9 months before they're even going to release the car, typically. If you pre-order in 2023 Maybach, you didn't do it in 2022. I don't know who this is, person who we're talking about. I can see her saying, I put some money down on this car, trying to like hold it and hoping they don't sell it on me. That is way different than a pre-order.
Would it make sense for that Maybach to still be on the lot that long with 2023 32 miles on it?
Not as a pre-order. Doesn't make sense,
No.
I just don't want to get on my video and say something that's not true. It just didn't make sense to me.
You never want to do that. You never want to do that.
That's why I'm like, I'm trying to see, even if it does help her side that she might be telling the truth, I want to know what the truth is, not just trying to like take her down. You know, if what she's saying is true, then I want to know that it's true. But if it's not true, then that makes her even more uncredible. A brand new 2023 Maybach with 20 miles would have had to sit at the dealership lot for almost 3 years, which is extremely unlikely for a car like that. She also said it was at the Mercedes
No, they want them rares.
We're supposed to believe that this video was taken in August, but the nails say May. The car sat untouched from May to December, or sat from May to August after your pre-order, and the timeline just magically works. Doesn't. And even if we give her the benefit of the doubt, let's say pre-order, she didn't mean pre-order from the factory. She just meant a down payment. And this car is actually hers. She still lied about when the video was taken, the 6-month timeline, pre-ordering it on your birthday and saying everything brand new. Let's say she did buy the car. Why did you post it yesterday in the midst of all this going on? And why did you use a fake picture?
That's the same thing I was saying. Like, why would you post all this shit and you got all these eyeballs on you? She not that smart, man. She's not the brightest bulb in the chandelier, for sure.
On Google. Remember, all the tweets and videos about the Maybach are now deleted. Let's zoom out. Before and during all of this, she's constantly talking about money. She's saying her rent is $13,000 a month. Her nails cost $350. Her lashes cost $250. Her hair and bundles cost over $2,000. She's also repeatedly saying she has millionaires in love with her and that she's extremely well taken care of and that money is not the issue. When you put it all together, the flexing, the deleted posts, the edited images, the timelines that don't match, the constant money talk, I'm also working on another video where I break down how I personally believe she's using this entire situation to generate money, attention, and sympathy, giving that she's trying to convince us that she has money to prove to us that she didn't need that $2,000 from Tylil for extortion, and she just wanted it for her phone. If you're so rich and verbatim, you said you make 100 bands a month, why are you so pressed about Tylil sending you $2,000 to fix your phone? When no phone costs $2,000, you don't have the iPhone 17 Pro Max 2 terabyte. You also don't need to buy a whole entire brand new phone. You can fix it. And fixing a phone does not cost $2,000. And we still haven't seen a picture of the broken phone. Not one mistake. This is not one up of words. This is a pattern. And the more it happens, the less credible she gets. I didn't add anything. I didn't change anything. I followed the timeline. All I am doing is putting the things that she is posting next to each other. Y'all can decide what y'all think about this.
That part.
Jourdin, why do you keep lying? You're making yourself less credible every single.
Hold on. Let's see. She got some more going on.
I'm about to call the hotel. And Jourdin Pauline says she requested $2,000 from Tylil because he broke her phone. She says she wouldn't need $2,000 for extortion because she makes $100,000 a month, and $2,000 is nothing to her. And listen, I can watch her. I don't care how much.
Yeah, this the one right here where she gon'. I ain't seen none of this thing. We all watching it together. So this is where she says she exposing her. Because she been lying about what she been making. And the shit ain't adding up. So she going in and about to expose pretty much whatever this say right here, her pocket. She pocket watching.
Make or how they live or what they spend their money on. But when money is being used as evidence and when income is being used to argue your motive and intent and credibility, it stops being pocket watching at this point. It's relevant, okay? Jourdin is a music artist. She's a streamer. I'm also a music artist and a streamer, okay? I'm pretty small compared to the greats, but I know more information about these two things than the average person. And I know how Twitch subs actually pay. I know how many hours it takes to sustain income and how hard it actually is. How Spotify royalties work. This is not hate. This is not jealousy. This is not opinion. This is experience and math. Exhibit A, Twitch. Public Twitch data shows 107 average viewers, 38,000 followers, 378 hour stream total, 92 active streaming days. Her last stream was titled Farewell Stream, Road to 1,000 Subs, which how are you going to say Road to 1,000 Subs? But this is a farewell stream, and in your stream, you said you were never streaming again. And then you proceeded to put your chat in subscriber only, which means you can't type in her chat unless you pay $5.99. Which one?
She tried to get paid. She tried to get paid, man. Dang. Brokey. That's what that screams, man. You know what I'm saying? But this is crazy, man. She is a internet girl. Like, you know what I'm saying? She make her money off of the internet. If you made your money off all these millionaires and guys, like you said, why do you have to do stuff like that? It makes no sense. Think about it. If you have a millionaire in your pockets, multiple millionaires, she said, you could just like, hey, shoot me something, and it'll be no problem. Why is you trying to get $5.99, $5.99, $4.99? Like, people are going to really subscribe and rock with you.
Are you putting your SA allegations behind a paywall? And let's say you want it on sub-only mode because you don't want everybody to come in there and hate on you. If you didn't want that, you could have put it on emo only. But you want that money, don't you?
Yeah,
Let's
exactly.
continue. And that title matters. Road to 1K subs means she is not past 1,000 subs. Let's get this straight. Followers does not equal viewers, and viewers does not equal subscribers.
Yeah, and trust me, y'all, listen, I've been doing this for a long time. And that girl, she's on TikTok. TikTok don't pay shit. Like, they pay you crumbs. They barely pay you. Like, unless you got a major deal from somebody, some company or something that's throwing you some money to promote their products and stuff like that, or putting you out there for some type of advertising, they don't pay you, man. You can get millions and millions and millions of views. You will barely make $1,000. That's top tier. I don't care what these TikTokers are saying and putting it out there like that, like they making all this money and they make it look good. They paying you crumbs. Now, YouTube, they pay you. But on YouTube, they got hackers and all kind of stuff, which I have been hacked not too long ago. But I'm working on getting my channel back, man. But YouTube got a lot of stuff going on with the AI. But like I said, they pay the most. Spotify and all that, they pay you crumbs. I'm talking about you could get millions of views, man, and make a couple $100. All this stuff, man, is just an illusion.
The industry norm about how subs actually convert on Twitch. 1 to 3% of average viewers subscribe to smaller creators. 3 to 7% is considered strong. 10% plus is rare unless there's heavy gifting or incentives. Also, some people jump in streams. They give 10, they give 25, they gift 100, but gift bombs are occasional, not constant, okay? Gift subs usually spike during big events, emotional streams, drama. She just had 2 Twitch streams that were very emotional and very dramatic. In the last 30 days, she has streamed for 11 hours, 102 average viewers, active 5 days. In her farewell live stream, Road to 1,000 Subs live stream, I was in there and I have the whole thing screen recorded on my iPad, and I could see the chat and I could see how many subs she got throughout the whole entire stream. And even though her chat was on subscriber only and people had to pay to sub to be able to chat, only 2 subs came through that whole entire time. 1.
Only 2. That's sad. That's what I'm telling y'all, man. They faking it till they make it, man. I watched a YouTuber. He said that all this stream shit is fake. He was like, man, it's fake. Most of them are doing bots and all that. I believe it. Straight up. Because you'll see a nobody and you like, bro, they got all this comments and all this stuff like that. Like, who is this person? We don't know. They just forcing it on us. And you seen Jourdin, she what was that? Somebody gifted her some subs. Cause I seen a TikTok about it and I was like, wow, people just giving her subs. I feel like that's a form of tricking. If you just giving a girl subs cause she pretty or something, or you dating her, or that's tricking. Simp vibes for sure. So if you're a streamer and you gifting beautiful women subs, you're a trick. Straight up.
2. Been live 2 times since you exposed Tylil. You had your exposing Tylil stream, and then you had your farewell stream that also mentioned Road to 1K subs, even though you were quitting though, right? If we take a look at Twitch Tracker, your farewell stream, which is the stream that happened after all this happened, after you were all over the blogs, all over the Shade Room, all over TikTok, your average viewers were 878 and your peak was 966 viewers. And according to my screen recording of your chat, during that stream, you only got 2 subs. All right, so let's go to the stream where you exposed Tylil. Your average viewers were 233 and your max viewers were 450, which is almost 4 times less than what you had after you exposed Tylil. Oh my God, the clout's working. But you still only got 2 subs the second stream. Now let's talk about the money. Subs are $5.99 on Twitch and the standard split is 50-50. So Jourdin would get around $2.99 per sub. 100 subs would be $300 a month, 200 subs, $600 a month, 300 subs, $900 a month, okay? If you're in the Partner Plus program, which I don't think she is, but if she is, she'll get around $3.59, 100 subs, $360, 200 subs, $720, 300 subs, $1,080. Based on the statistics of Twitch, like I said, followers does not equal viewers, and viewers does not equal subscribers.
That part.
She just had 966 people in her stream and only got 2 subs. Anyways, but let's give her the maximum benefit of the doubt scenario, okay? Let's say she did.
People just come on her stream just to see what's going on. We get the tea, see her, and make money off of her. YouTubers is doing it left and right.
Hit 1,000 subs this month, even though she didn't, even though the title suggests she's still working towards it, even though I only saw her get 2 subs, even though her average viewers don't really support that number. Let's just assume the best case scenario, right? Twitch sub math. Sub price, $5.99. Standard split, 50-50. That would be $2,995 a month. Partner Plus, 60-40 split, $3,594 a month. Now add bits, ads, donations. Maybe that could add about $400 to $1,000. Benefit of the doubt scenario, maximum, right? Total Twitch income would be $4,500 a month. And that's with 1,000 subs, even though I only seen her get 2. Let's move to music. Exhibit B, Spotify. This is the only visible stream counts that we can see. From her visible stream counts on her top songs on Spotify, there's 9 songs listed, each between 40K to 568K streams, right? Total visible streams on the top 9 is 3,039,000. Using Spotify royalty estimates, that's about $7,234 all time. That's not monthly. That's all-time money from Spotify using those 9 songs. And that's assuming she gets 100% royalty ownership, no producers, no writers, no label, no distributor cuts. which is already extremely generous.
And you could tell producers and all that is all in her pocket. You could tell she's just an artist. She ain't doing no kind of creative, nothing. It looked like she just got put in a situation. She finessed her way just like she finessed her way into being a streamer and around streamers and the whole nine.
Because usually your producer gets 50% of your money. Now I'm going to give her
That
even
part.
more benefit of the doubt, okay? She's had 31 songs dropped since 2019. We only see the numbers for 10. So let's say the other 21 songs generated about 2 million streams because these aren't her top songs. But she owns 100% everything in this scenario, right? That gives us 5 million total streams, which is $11,900 all-time money from Spotify. Again, that's years of music since 2019, not recurring monthly income.
I told you
Not
they
$100,000 a
they
month
don't pay
situation.
nothing. Them
She
streams
said her
don't pay
rent is
nothing.
$13,000 a month. That amount doesn't even cover 1 month of her rent. Her whole music, Spotify, does not even cover 1 month of her rent. Now, stacking everything together, let's put it all together using the most generous assumptions possible. Twitch, 1,000 subs assumed, 4,500 a month, okay? With bits and ads and all this stuff. Spotify averaged generously, very generously, $1,000 a month. That equals a total of $5,500 a month. Let's round that up one more time. Maximum benefit of the doubt, right? $6,000 a month. That is nowhere near $100,000 a month. Okay, and this is Exhibit C, lifestyle versus logic. Let's compare that number to what she says she spends a month, okay?
That
Rent,
part.
she said $13,000. Nails, $350. Lashes, $250. Hair wigs, bundles, she said is over $2,000. And even though I proved it to be fake, let's say she actually bought that 2023 GLS Maybach. GLS 600 Maybach 20.
She's not buying that. That's cap. The Maybachs are up there. $500K. At least $500K. That's cap.
On it. Even if that car was yours, that lifestyle requires tens of thousands per month consistently. And according to my calculations, I gave you the maximum scenario. Now, if we do the actual scenario, here's a realistic scenario using the numbers that I saw with my own eyes, okay? If every roll stream was your second most peak stream ever in life, your top peak was 2,384. And actually, now that I'm looking at it on Twitch Tracker, your peak viewers was 2,384. Your average viewers was 266, which means you got rated. And right here, if you can see, there is a clip that says Ben Raid, which means you only had those 2,000 viewers because of Ben rating you.
Thank you, Ben.
Trick. That's why she closed her mouth, man. I'm telling y'all, man, it's sad, man. Like, Ben, bro, come on, man. We rock with you, man. I rock with you. But we got to stop doing this, man. We got to do better because the tricking, simping is next level, man.
Thank you, Bookie Butt.
Just spoke on this.
In October 12th, you peaked at 940. Fair roll stream was 966. Look at all these bars in comparison to those. They're nowhere near that. And in this stream, which is her second most peaked max viewers, she only got 2 subs. You made $6 from that stream. So you got 5 subs from those 5 streams. That's $15. So you got 25 subs. $75. Well, subs this month is realistically maybe $20. Unless somebody's throwing a gift bomb and gifting 25. At a range for 11 hours, it's about $5 to $100. So with only 5 streams this month, and one of them was the second biggest stream you ever had, low end would be $0 to $25 from Twitch, $200 to $400 from music. That's like $200 to $425. Normal, $25 to $100 Twitch, plus $300 to $700 for music, which would equal around $325. For a high realistic monthly total, that's about $150 to $400 from Twitch, plus $700 to $1,000 from Spotify, which equals $850 to $1,400. And these numbers are very inflated still. That's realistically $300 to $1,400 this month from Twitch and Spotify. I'm gonna give her the benefit of the doubt. This is not including Apple Music. Let's throw another $1,000 on it from Apple Music. Let's just say $3,000. $3,000 is nowhere near $100,000, babe. I don't know what math you're thinking, But if you're a Twitcher and a music artist, what the hell are you doing for that other $97,000?
She's selling that cat.
Did say you have.
She's selling it. Telling y'all, man, this is the method. She knows it. She ain't saying she got all them millionaires and all that stuff for no reason. But she putting a 2 on the 10, making it seem a little bit more than what the situation is by saying she just got him like that. She probably didn't mess with some millionaires or probably got a regular or something. Like she said, her white chocolate. Her white chocolate, what she meant to say is my white trick. That's why she said, I don't even like black niggas. I don't like black niggas. Yeah, you don't like black niggas because black niggas ain't paying for that shit. Like Talib, he got it for free. Your white chocolate, he got mad. He made you feel itty bitty. She getting her money
Tons of white millionaires that are in love with you. So I'm assuming those are tricks because you're asexual, right? And you don't have sex, right? So I'm assuming those tricks must give you some of that money.
Oh, yeah. One more thing. The whole asexual, that's what women turn into later. A lot of them. A lot of the prostitutes, people who are selling their body, who are in the sex industry, they are regular as far as sexuality, normal sexual. And then next thing you know, after they start getting slutted out by all these men and men tricking on them and paying for them, then they become turned off by men. Eventually, in the future, mentally, she become asexual, where she don't like men or women. She only start liking herself. The reality is she like men, but she just have a distaste for them from all the men that have been tricking on her. And it's normal men. It's not just the creeps. It's the good-looking dudes to her, all that stuff. You know, she found out that men will pay for shit. If we want something, we'll pay for it.
I took it upon myself to find out where she lived. I found her address. And I'm not going to show y'all her address because I'm not going to dox her.
Hey, y'all, hey. I exposed in my last video because Talib put the little Uber location and he blurred it out, but it showed. I seen the bottom of it, and she lives in Tarzana, California. So I don't know her address. I wouldn't dox her either. And it looks like Sierra then went a lot further than I did. So let's see what she got to say, bro. She is cooked
How I
in.
found her address. I can confirm it's her address. Also, how much her rent actually is. So based on the screenshot of the Uber receipt, I'm like, oh my God, I literally used to live down the street from where the drop-off point is. I'm kind of familiar with the area. I looked at all her Twitch VODs and I seen that she has a pool in the backyard. I'm like, okay, let me go to Google Maps.
And FYI, I don't stay too far either. So I know where she at.
And zoom in. I turned Google Maps to satellite mode and looked at all the houses with pools. I also took screenshots of her whole entire house, figured out the layout, where the kitchen is, where the garage is, where the living room is, also what the backyard looks like, the barbecue pit, stairs, the door, everything I need to know to see what the house is supposed to look like. Found a house that looked like it could be the one. So I went on Zillow and looked through all the pictures and made a diagram. So I'm gonna share my diagram with y'all. If we take a look at my diagram, this is all the evidence that I've compiled together from her.
Oh my God. I'm telling y'all, this is next level. This girl is sick. Sick, man. I'm telling you, I need a soundboard because I wish I could play all the sound effects. Hey, if y'all, somebody out there, tell me how to do this stuff, man. This is crazy. This girl is next level. She got not only a chalkboard, extra screens with all her shit on it, doing all this wild research. She went further, man. She didn't figured out the house plan, the layout, the blueprint, went on Zillow, some more stuff. This next level, man, she's sick, man. And I must admit, I am very proud of her. Very proud of her.
The Uber receipt that Tylo posted showing the drop off and the pickup time. And as you guys can see, this is the address that I found. It definitely looks like a similar pattern of driving. So if we go over here, I looked up the address from the hotel to the address. I set it to leave at 12:28, which is a Sunday. This incident happened on a...
She matched to live address. The pattern from Uber to what she got.
at around 6:30 to 8
This
a.m.
girl
She
is
left the house
sick.
at the Uber at 8:07. So I put the time at 8:05 a.m. Sunday, approximately 8:07. It would take 28 or 32 minutes to get to her house from the hotel. And as you guys can see, it was a 33-minute drive, 16.7 miles. Based on this, 17 miles if you take the short route, 20 miles if you take the longer route. This did happen on the morning of December 7th. This would be on 12/28, which is next Sunday. So the timing is not going to be 100% correct because this is LA and there is traffic and things happen. So everything matched up with that. This is the house that I found, the pool that I found, the backyard that I found that matched up with everything that I saw on her Twitch stream. So let's break it down. Let's go to Exhibit A. So these are the two pictures of the house that I found on Zillow. Now, if we compare them to the screenshots that I found from her Twitch streams, this matches up exactly to the kitchen. If we take a look at the cabinets, there's 2 cabinets above the fridge, 2 cabinets on the side. Look at the drawers. We can look at the tiles on the wall. Also take a look at the sink. Sink right here.
Hey, she need to start a YouTube channel. Sierra, if you start a YouTube channel, I'll help you out. Straight up. Help you out in some kind of way. But it looked like she got it all under the wraps anyway. She don't need no help. But if you run across my channel, Sierra, like I said, if you need some help, holler at Big Mike. Tap in.
Sink right here. Everything matches. Now if we take a look at the stove and the oven, the stove and the oven match from the screenshots in her Twitch stream. There's many other different Twitch streams that show the same exact proof. Just based off these screenshots alone, I already know it's the same house. But we need 100%, 200% confirmed, right? Now, Exhibit B, let's take it to the living room. These are the screenshots that I got off Zillow of the front door and the stairs. Here is the fireplace and the door. Here is another angle also showing the backyard and the pool.
You're not safe on the
flooring.
internet.
You can see in this picture from her Christmas stream, the door and the stairs, exact same. As we take a look at the fireplace right next to her Christmas tree, that is the same fireplace. Also a fireplace and the sliding glass doors that are pictured right over here, the same ones.
She got to move. Straight up. I just thought about it. She got to move because if Sierra can find it, people can find you, man. That's why you got to be careful when you showing. Y'all see my background? I'm in the room. Y'all don't see mine. Y'all do not see mine.
Is they opening to another room. This another room is right here. Also, here's another screenshot of the door from one of her streams.
Yeah, that's her house.
Right?
That's her house.
Not enough for me. I need to dig deeper. So let's go to Exhibit C.
She need to dig deeper. That's her house. She tripping. That's her house.
Let's check out the backyard. These are the pictures that I found on Zillow. Pool, basketball hoop. This is the back of the house. You guys remember the screenshots of the living room that I just showed you? This is the sliding glass doors. And these are the second doors from the room that's on the side of it. Pool. As you can see, there's a little barbecue pit over here. Pool, barbecue pit. Now we got this little patio area with 2 sliding glass doors to the second room that was connected to the living room. These are screenshots from her stream. The bricks match up on the wall. Here she is. Bricks match up on the wall.
I stay in the 3
match up
bedroom.
on the wall. Patio matches up. Right here we got a picture of the barbecue from her stream, which also matches up with that. Here's the pool and the basketball hoop right here. Here's a screenshot of the living room sliding doors from this angle from the outside. Here's some bushes that are also right here. Now from the patio, we can see through the sliding glass doors into the dining room where this picture of her sister is. Now if we look at the Christmas stream that I just showed you, the same exact picture that goes from the living room to the second room, the picture of her sister is also here. Let's go to Exhibit D. This is where she filmed her Exposing Ty Lil stream and her farewell stream, okay? As we can see, these are the pictures on a Zillow. We can check out the floor. We also have this little closet thing, these little blinds right here. Right here we have a hallway, and to the left is where the stairs are located. Pay close attention to these little blinds on the door, and we have curtains into the backyard. Now, if we take a look at her stream, her first stream, the door is closed, so we can't confirm that those are the stairs that are in the background, right? But we can't confirm. You guys see the blinds on the side of the door, but in her second stream, she did leave the door open, which you can see the brown stairs in the background. The floors match, curtains match right here. The lights match. You guys can tell by the angle of her stream, her phone is sitting on these shelves. Now, Exhibit E. Let's take it to the bathroom. This is a stream where she was doing her makeup. Let's take a look at the background. We have a marble shower with gray lining around it, and we have a toilet.
She
Now,
didn't
let's take a look
upgrade
at this
nothing
marble
in the
shower
house.
that was posted on Zillow with this silver lining in the toilet next to it. This is also the bathroom where she does her makeup at, silver lining. And let's go to Exhibit F, the laundry room. Take a look at the stream. She's putting on her boots next to a black dryer and washer and a little shelf in the corner. Confirming 100% all the rooms are, in fact, right. Let's take a look at how much this actually costs.
Wow,
4
they got the
bedrooms,
same
3 baths.
hookups.
At this point, we don't know if she lives alone. She might have roommates. We're going to act like she doesn't have roommates and she's paying this 100% by herself. 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms. We take a look at the sale history and the price history. It does say listed for rent. This price change on July 12, 2023, $7,250. 8/12/2023 was changed to $6,995. And the listing was removed on 9/6. Look at this one over here, listed for rent on September 5th.
Okay, it's a little bit more.
Rental removed on September 10th, 2023
About
for
$7 bands.
$6,995. So either her rent is $6,995 and not $13,000, or on another website, it says her rent is $7,250 a month. But this listing could be before it was listed onto Zillow. Zillow, and the price was changed in July. So as we can see, whether or not it was $7,250 or $6,995, that is nowhere near close to $13,000 a month for rent. Jourdin, you are a liar and you're a pathological liar.
That part.
You keep lying about things that don't even matter. It's like you're trying to prove to us that you have all this money, trying to prove that you bought a Maybach, trying to prove that your rent is $13,000.
And don't get me wrong, 6,000, seven bands, that's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot of money for some rent. That's why people say California has the most high, expensive rent, and a lot of people move out.
And then we see your rent is about $7,000, and that is almost half of $13,000. Literally, almost half.
Okay,
not
that shit
only does
is
this add to your
26.
list of lies and contradictions, but it also makes you look like you're saying you're so much richer than you actually are. Like I said, y'all, I'm not doing anything. This isn't even my opinion. All I am doing is putting the facts next to each other. Everything that I have was posted publicly, and all I did was put everything next to each other. Jourdin, you need to learn that everything you say and do on the internet is here forever. Your digital footprint is forever. It was just so easy for me to find out where you live, to compare Zillow pictures to your stream and find out how much your rent actually is. Why are you lying about that? And then saying your rent is almost double than what it actually is. And if you do have roommates, that's split by 4, which would mean you only would have to pay $1,748 a month as your part of the rent.
There's a lot of that going on too. The roommates out here, they living in these big old houses and they're straight roommates. And everybody split it up, which makes sense. But yeah, she capping. I know it's people out there that probably feel like Sierra doing too much. She shouldn't invest so much time into exposing her. But you got to think about it, man. She might got a dad, a brother, or somebody in her life that went through it. And like she said, she been a victim of SA. So she feel a type of way on a person who faking it. Who really faking it, fraud, and trying to pretend like she's a victim, and she's really not. Because what a lot of people don't realize is there's a lot of resources being put into women who are SA'd or victims of some type of SA. So when you got fakers who come out and pretend and try to get some of the resources that the victims really go through, it taints the system. It taints the system. Because think about it. Okay, if you got 70% of people who've been SA'd or have some type of sexual crime against them, and you have 30% who are lying, ain't nothing really happened to them, but they faking like they part of the 70%. And they get resources that are 100% that goes to all these victims. That means 30% of the people who claim they've been SA'd are fraud. So the people or the budget that gets put into the victims and the resources and stuff like that, that means 100% of the resources, 30% of the resources go to a fraud. So the people, like I said, they put the money into it. They look at they look at them numbers, and then they say, "Wait, hold on. 30% of the people we put in money into are fraud. So we gonna minimize that number. At first we was giving, just say 10 million. Now we only gonna give 30% of 10 million. You know what I'm saying? We only gonna give, just say 7 million now. You know what I'm saying? So that takes away from the people that are really being victimized. Trust me, man. It's a, like I said, it's a lot of resources getting put into them. You know, housing, counseling. You know, they really making a difference, trying to help these ladies out, and men too, who've been SA'd. And these fraudsters, man, they need to be put in jail, straight up. Y'all keep tuning in, man. Hey, don't forget, follow me on one of these right here, on my Twitch, my X, Instagram, and definitely on my YouTube.